Okay, those are the brushes. Usually I rotate them on a weekly basis, and those are the products which I have. So I'm gonna go one by one in the order how I'm putting this on. So first is the primer. That's the Peter Thomas Roth, which reminds me a lot of the Benefit Professional. It's nice, I don't mind that. No, I will not repurchase because I have many products to go through. But if I'm gonna be missing, I would say certain amount of dollars for the order, possible I'm gonna reorder. But for right now, I will not repurchase. Then we got foundation. Currently it's the Double Wear Light, which I'm trying to finish it up. I like it, it's good. Rotate a lot of my makeup, that's why you don't see too many of the empties in the monthly bins. But this one is nice also. I really enjoy this one, and it has the SPF, so that's really nice. The only minus is the doe foot applicator, but you can easily apply it with the sponge, so that's something to not worry about. And then I'm mixing the Maybelline, how do you call it, Superstay. This is a good coverage foundation. I really like it, but unfortunately the color is too light. So I'm mixing with the BB cream from Misha, and by mixing them, the shade is perfect. Pretty much it. I got the primer and then a bunch of foundations. Then I go with the concealer. That's the one from Clarins. It's supposed to illuminate. I'm using it because I got in one of the advent calendars. It comes with a little brush, and because of the brush I want to use it, because if you don't and you're gonna leave it away, it can get bad on the top. So I'm using that one. Also, cheaper version is this, and sorry, that's the one from L'Oreal. This is my second tube, and I do like it. Even though it says it's visible lift, I would say skip that. It is a nice coverage foundation, so it's something worth looking into it. And then I have one from, here we go, one from Maybelline, and that's their classic. You can't really go wrong with it. But everyone knows, comes with a little, I don't know, sponge at the top. So yeah, this one is about to be over. So yeah, once I'm done with the Clarins, I'm gonna try use the other two. Oh yeah, so that's my primer right now, and that's the next one which I'm gonna be using. Already used it a few times. Afterwards, I'm gonna go to the highlight, which is the Laura Mercier. This is a small size, not sample size, but that's the small size, and I'm kind of proud of myself because it's almost done. But I like it so much that I do repurchase the full size. But yes, once this one is done, I'm gonna use this. I already tried this one on. That's the L'Oreal tint, which once you put it on, it gives you similar effect to the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood filter. Now, yes, this one comes in a tube, doesn't have the applicator, but the similarities are in the way how this one is gonna be glowing on your skin. It comes in a tube, so we can apply it with fingers, apply it with the sponge or a brush. Then I'm going with a powder. Next step is a powder. So if I'm getting ready at work, I'm using the True Match. I use this one for many years, like at least 10 or 10, it can be even longer. But yeah, I use it since the beginning when it came up. I really like it. I went through many of them. So if I'm getting ready at the gym, I'm gonna use this one. If I'm at home, that's the loose. If I'm at home, that's the loose Fit Me. I heard so many people talking about it on YouTube, so I decided to give it a try, and I don't mind. Comes in a huge container, so I know it's gonna last me for a while. Oh yeah, one of the most important things is my lash curler. This one is from Revlon. I have long lashes, but they're straight, so I need to curl them in order to make me look awake. And that's the one which So this shape of a lash curler works for me, so I believe that's my second one. Then we're gonna move on to the eyes. Little Black Primer. It's a black primer, which you can use it on your own or before the actual mascara. I went through many tubes of it and I really like it. And then it's either Falsies waterproof, great product, same thing as with the primer. I use many tubes. However, as everyone else, you're always gonna try different products. That's another of my favorites from drugstores. The Scandalize. It doesn't say it's waterproof, but it does stay, so it's not gonna smear. Okay, so those two are my two drugstore favorites. Now, moving on to the brows, I have two different things, which is one is the Maybelline Temptation, and second is the L'Oreal, which people can compare to the Anastasia Brow Stylist and Anastasia. A lot of companies come up with a similar product, so you don't have to go for the expensive one. You can easily buy the cheaper alternative. So that's the two which I have. I prefer the L'Oreal better, even though it's harder. It's more manageable than this. This one is not bad either. However, it's more creamier, so you have to clean your mistakes in case if you do make any. Now for the lips, most of the time it's a gloss, so this one it's the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. It hydrates your lips. I have few colors of it, and then you think it's the Clarins All, which similar as with the concealer I received in the advent calendar. It's nice. I'm not a big fan of oils on the lips, so once I'm gonna use it, I will not repurchase. But if you do like oils, this one it's worth looking into. Okay, we already talked about the highlight. Then we have the eyeshadows. Like I told you previously, I cannot go crazy with the colors. So it's a matte eyeshadow from Estee Lauder. Pretty much it's gonna even up my skin, but you don't have to buy such an expensive product. I bought it because it was on sale. Wet n Wild eyeshadow, which costs you $2, and this one performs the same as the more expensive brand. So this I'm gonna put either all over my lid, and then in the crease I'm putting this, which is from L'Oreal. What we got here? Here you go, 204. I use a crease brush just to give me a little bit of definition in the crease. For my items in my everyday makeup bag, I hope you enjoy it, and I see you guys in the next video. Bye.